Welcome to Stanton, Virginia, the midway point between Richmond and Roanoke. Stanton is one of the oldest and most historical cities in Virginia. Every year, thousands of tourists flock to this town in hopes of taking pictures and making memories that last a lifetime. This is also a great place for its scenic beauty. Stanton's Gypsy Hill Park is a great place for the whole family. You can feed the ducks in the duck pond, take your dog for a walk, or just enjoy the day. But of course there will always be bad apples in the bunch, getting into mischief, mayhem, and even murder. I am speaking of course about Tom Cornfield, a man who some say was a ticking time bomb from the day he was born. Cornfield was born in 1943 into a middle-class family. He was the oldest of 3 children. His mother was a housewife and his father served 3 years in the Marines, and one of them was during World War II. He died in 1947 when he was hit by a drunk driver while crossing the road. Cornfield graduated from Robert E. Lee High School in 1960, but not before getting fired from several jobs, including a job at a pet store, Pets and Pals, where he worked for this woman, Claudia Pauls. Claudia, what kind of person was Tom Cornfield?
He worked for me when he was a teenager, and he was a fairly decent worker, but I was always worried, afraid of what he might do, because at times he would be cruel to the animals.
Some people said that when he was younger that he was very quiet and didn't talk to anybody. Is that true?
That's true. After a couple months working for me, I did have to fire him. A couple of the customers told me he was being cruel to the animals, and I could not have that. But I understand after I fired him, he went on to work in a veterinarian, for a veterinarian in a clinic. So I'm not sure how he did it at that job.
A lot of people said that he was cruel to the animals there too, and that he done a lot of unnecessary things to them. And
I have heard that too, but I haven't talked to the veterinarian, so I'm not sure.
Well, ma'am, thank you for your time. And
you're most welcome.
Okay, thanks. The clinic that Claudia spoke of was Westwood Animal Hospital, where Cornfield served as a vet assistant, and where people say he could have developed his impulse that left 3 dead and a family of 5 burned alive. I was able to track